Hi, Tim. Leonard Parker here from Financier SEO. Just wanted to put together this 10 to 15 minute video to go over your website, help you see some things I'm seeing, and just give you a few recommendations on what you can do to improve your SEO and really start to rank better in Google and to capture more of that qualified traffic. So as you can see here, I'm on your homepage. So I already exited out, but I really like the pop-up that you're displaying to site visitors once they land on your page. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a helpful tip. And pretty much these email pop-ups, they're a little bit of a thing of the past, but I'm going to give you an alternative to what people that are successfully getting subscribers are doing these days. So first with your website, I really think you're doing a great job as far as optimizing for your title tag. So this little box that popped up here, that's your title tag. So it says Quinn Financial Planning LLC, Chicago fee only planner, financial planner, which is great because you have your firm's name in there at the beginning, and you also have a keyword that you would want to rank for at the end. And I would just make sure that for all of the different pages on your website that you follow the same approach, except you, instead of having your brand name or your firm name, I'm sorry, at the beginning, you would have it at the end, and then having whatever that page is about at the beginning of the tag. And you want to make sure that that title tag always has a keyword or phrase that you will want people to find you for in Google. So for your About Us page, something like, Chicago fee only, about Chicago fee only financial planner, or some synonym of that, you want to make sure that's included in the title tag. Now, as I went through your website, I see that you offer these different solutions for your clients. So my big recommendation is content. So for each of these different solutions, I recommend that you have a separate page that really goes into detail of at least 500 words on what is investment management, uh, what what you offer your clients, and what sets you apart from your competitors. And do the same for tax planning, retirement planning, and education planning. And using the advice from before, definitely make sure that those pages are well optimized with their title tags, and that you have sufficient content to really help the potential client, make a buying decision. So that's the first thing. The second thing for your content, I noticed that you focus on Chicago, but you also have locations in Chandler and I believe Scottsdale, if I'm not mistaken here. Yep, Scottsdale. So somewhere here at the top, I would definitely add a service or location served or city served, and then have a specified page for each of those office locations. And then in those title tags, I would have something like Chicago fee only financial planner, Scottsdale fee only financial planner, Chandler fee only financial planner. And really that helps you get more, you can be more specific to people who and potential clients who are in those areas. So that's my second point. My third point, I looked at your blog and I saw that the last entry was from last summer, 2016. So definitely if you're going to have a blog and if you're going to put it up here, you should definitely try to keep that more updated. I would say at least once per month. But if not, if it's possible, once or twice per week. And really, the big idea behind adding more blog pages, adding these city pages, adding these service pages, each page that's indexed on your website is another placeholder for you in Google. In other words, The more pages with good content, the more opportunities you're giving yourself to be found by people who are looking for your services. So if time is an issue for your blog, one suggestion I have is to use curated content. And really, you know, in a nutshell, that's simply finding, you know, several providers of content. So, for example, if you really like the content that Investment News puts out, you know, including those on your curated content list, and really, you know, each week, so you can provide some commentary, and that commentary can be one paragraph long, and then based on that commentary, you would find articles that align with that commentary for that week. And this usually works best if the article is fairly recent. That way, you are not only putting out content on your website, but you're connecting your clients and potential clients with different articles that can help educate them, help them become more informed on the specific theme of that week. And I find that takes, you know, a fraction of the time than it would to write a blog from scratch. And that's definitely something to consider moving forward. And one more thing on the blog, you definitely want to make sure you're promoting this content. So I see that you have several social media pages. So obviously you want to promote the content there, but you also want to promote it in other branded, what I call branded properties. So you want to make sure that you have a Medium account. You want to make sure that you have uh, some accounts on different Web 2.0 websites, so that you're giving more exposure to your content. And that's really what I had for your website. And one last thing, I see here that you're not using SSL certificates. So right now I'm looking at your website in Google Chrome, and you can see that there's this nasty message that the website is not secure. So you definitely want to, that's something you want to take a look at, because even though you don't sell any products on your website, you're not asking your clients for their credit card information through your website. Just from a trust and credibility perspective, that's just not a good sign. That's the first thing someone sees when they go to your website. So just something to take a look there. Now I'll focus in on some technical things that I saw. So first, what you're doing well, your website is mobile friendly. This is Google's mobile friendly test, and as you can see, your website is coming back as mobile friendly, which is great. The bad news is your website, at least in Google's eyes, is fairly slow. So you can see here, this is what's called Google Page Speed Insights. And pretty much it's a tool that tests how fast your website loads. And you can see here it gives you a grade out of 100 on just how fast your website is. And good rule of thumb, you want this score to be in the at least in the 80 to 85 range. As you can see here, there's a big area of improvement. So right now you're at 45. So that's for your desktop. Your mobile is, you know, the score is even lower. You're at a 33. So there are definitely some things you can do here to improve the page load speed. But if you're really looking for that magic bullet, that one change that's going to do 80%, or you'll see 80% of the progress, I would consider a hosting change. I haven't seen which hosting company you're using now, but usually when you make that change in hosting, you'll see these scores jump a lot quicker. And then from there, you would go in and make these different fixes. So page speed, you know, not only is it a SEO ranking factor, but also usability. So it might, your site might load fast for you, but you have to consider, you know, people are using different internet connection speeds. They are logging in now from different types of mobile devices, and it's really important that, you know, your website loads in a efficient manner for all users. And let's say your website loads really slow for someone, well, that little frustration can keep them from learning more about your firm and potentially calling you. So definitely a big priority for your digital marketing improvement. So that's your technical SEO. Now I'm going to focus on the off page, and really I'm going to split this part into two different sections. So first are what's called citations. So citations are pretty much listings that build credibility for your business in Google's eyes. So when I say listings, I mean listings on Google, listings on Facebook, on Yelp, super pages, yellow pages, and there's quite a long list of the different websites that you can add your business to really build your credibility. And you can see here, this tool is called Moz Local, and I've ran this tool for each one of your locations. So you see here Scottsdale, your Orland Park location, and your Chandler location. And again, this score is out of 100, and you can see across the board you're under 30% for each location. And the biggest issue here is just you don't have listings on several of these important websites. And that's, you can see that takes up 61% of the score. So really just adding those listings can help you with your SEO. And really, just doing this simple fix could drastically boost your search engine rankings. So that's that, and you can see here very similar situation for your Orland Park. 69% of the score are due to incomplete listings, and then for your Chandler location, again, 69% are due to incomplete listings. So that's the majority of the issue there. Also, you'll see this other score here, inconsistent listings. So I'll just click here so you can see what that means. So you can see here, on all of your listings, you need to make sure your business name, your address information, and your phone number is the exact same across the board. And when I say the exact same, so let's say on one listing you use Quinn Financial Planning LLC, and then another listing you don't include that LLC. Well, in Google's eyes, in the search engine's eyes, that's an inconsistent listing. Another example, let's say for your number, in one listing you use parentheses around the area code and the other you don't. Well, that's another inconsistency. So you got to make sure that that information is the exact same across the board. So those are your citations. So I think just cleaning those up, you will see a big improvement with your rankings. The second part are backlinks. And backlinks, in a nutshell, they're still a very important part of Google's ranking algorithm. And you can think of backlinks as votes on the web for your website. So, let's compare this to a high school. Let's say you ran for a high school class president, and your best friend, they love you to death, they voted for you 100 times. But your opponent, they had 100 friends vote for them one time each. Well, obviously, we know how that election is going to go. Your opponent's going to win because they have more votes. It's the same thing with backlinks. So backlinks are what you consider the votes. The referring domains, you can consider these your friends on the web. So for example, we see, I've sorted this by number of referring domains. You can see here that you have 54 people or friends on the web who are linking to you, and they have given you a total of 76 backlinks. Now, for the purposes of SEO and building your ranking, this column right here is more important. And you can see here you're actually have a lot more referring domains than WealthNest and Retire with Global. That's the Dapson website, but you're behind Wealth Trust Arizona. And I'm going to venture to bet, even though you have more referring domains than, two of your other competitors in Arizona, they probably have more powerful websites linking to them. And what I mean by that, let's say you have a link from a local community blogger, and then one of your competitors has a backlink from Forbes or the Wall Street Journal. Well, obviously, that backlink from Forbes or the Wall Street Journal is going to have more weight than that backlink from your local community blogger. And that's really where this off-page SEO and link building gets into the nitty-gritty. So I'll spare you the details there, but just know that one focus, area of focus, if when we work together, would be building your backlink profile. And so and that's pretty much the end of my review. I haven't said anything about me and my firm. Again, my name is Leonard Parker. I am the owner of Financier SEO. We're based here in Houston, but I have employees and team members from around the world. And we focus, even though SEO is in our name, we focus on all aspects of digital marketing, including content marketing, so building content on your website, social media marketing, email marketing, and we also build lead generation funnels for our clients to help them get more leads from different sources. And we do pay-per-click advertising through Google and Facebook. And you can really think of us as your outsourced fractional marketing function for your firm. So we focus on what we do best and finding different ways to get more potential clients due to your website from different places online, and not only helping you get new clients, but also helping you maintain excellent relationships with your current clients through email marketing and putting out great content. And that leaves you time to focus on what you do best, and that's providing superior value to your clients. Me personally, I have over 6 years of experience in digital marketing. I've seen SEO and Google go through many different phases during my time in digital marketing, but we have focused specifically on financial advisors and financial services professionals for the last 6 to 7 months now. And people always ask, "What's the why behind your business?" And for me, I really saw, I come from a pretty modest background, and I just saw at an early age how being financially literate really helped me get a step ahead, from my family members and friends around me. And I was able to share that gift with my parents and with some of my younger family members. So I definitely think financial literacy is a gift that everyone should have access to. And I use my skill sets with digital marketing to help financial advisors reach more individuals, more families, and more businesses who need their services. So that's a bit about my firm and what I do. Now, as I said, I was going to give you a last tip before I close the video. So, as I said, you're using a email pop-up to get people to subscribe to your list. What you should really think about going forward are push notifications. And the most popular company out there is Push Crew. And basically how it works, instead of that pop up in the middle of the screen, when someone lands on your website, there will be a box here at the lower right hand corner, and it will basically ask, if that person wants to subscribe to get notifications when you add more new content to your website. And this is a great way, let's say I moved to Arizona, I moved to Chicago today. I'm interested in financial literacy, looking for financial advice, and I land on your website. I subscribe to your notifications, and anytime that you put out new content on your website, I would be able to see that. And over several months or even longer than a year, you build trust with me, and I decide one day, hey, I want to give you a call. And that's really how content works, content marketing works, SEO works. It's not a short-term strategy. Um, it's really playing for the long-term game. So that's it. I have included a button at the below this video. If you like what you've heard in this video, I'm happy to take some time to meet with you, go over any questions that you have in this video, learn more about your firm, and some of your challenges with digital marketing, and really just explore some opportunities where I could add value for your firm as far as helping you get new clients and help you maintain great relationships with your current clients. So thanks, Tim, for watching this video. I went over my 15-minute limit, but I hope this has been valuable for you. Thank you and have a great day.